there, Virgo, and welcome to your October love reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or your return viewer or subscriber. I hope this message resonates for you. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that it is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising, and your Venus, because sometimes those planets are more prominent in your chart, okay? Cross watchers as well. And for all my people, this is for Virgo moon, Virgo sun, Virgo rising, possibly even Virgo Venus, okay, guys? Also, if you enjoyed the channel, if you enjoy my videos, make sure you're subscribed, okay? And hit that notification bell, because I'm going to have some videos, you know, showcasing some giveaways that I'll be doing and some changes I'm making to my channel. There's a new app that you can use that I'm going to be able to do like live readings. You guys can book like live readings with me. So just watch out for that. So once again, make sure you hit that notification bell. Okay, guys? All right. So Virgos, let's go ahead. Ooh. I normally shuffle for a long time and I don't normally do it, but I don't know. I'm in a different kind of mood. And a lot of people ask about that, and I know I shouldn't worry about it, but, you know, I get it. Gosh, it's already October. I just, like, what happened to my summer? All my summer people, hit me up in the comments. Let me know that you're summer people, too. Alright, so, alright, let me see. These clarifiers are shuffled. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this love reading, alright? First card is going to represent your current energy, Virgo. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card is going to represent what's crossing you or your challenge. And we've got the Four of Cups. Next card represents your past energy. Ooh, we've got the Seven of Wands. I swear, Virgo, you and the Seven of Swords. You guys and the Seven of Swords. That's all I'm going to say. All right, next card is going to represent your future energy, what you're moving into. We've got the Knight of Swords. Next card represents what you want, Virgo. Okay. And we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Why? Next card represents what's driving you, your internal factors. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Next card represents your advice for this reading. Devil in reverse. So you're the first person that's gotten this card so far this month. All right. External factors. Got the Nine of Swords. What in the world, Virgo? Hopes and fears. King of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome for this reading. And after all of that, you pull out the Nine of Cups. Look at that. All right. So starting off with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is some boredom happening right now. You guys may be bored. This is also some type of commitment issues, okay? So if this is a new relationship, if you've just met someone, this person may have some issues committing. Let's see if I can get all these cards up here. Alright, so they may have some commitment issues with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if I called it Swords before, but it's the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Also, the Knight of Pentacles, it's maybe not the right time to settle down, okay? Let me go ahead and clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely may not be the right time if you're single. If you're in a relationship, there's a little bit of boredom. There's something up with your connection. The Five of Pentacles, you feel like you're suffering through something. You feel like, you know, you're abandoned. You're outside looking in, okay? It's like everybody around you is in love and having a great time, and you're in a relationship that's like causing you to feel like, you know, you're ready to run away from your own life. So with the Five of Pentacles here, there's like a lot of bitterness. It's a lot of negative emotions, negative feelings, feeling like you're rejected, okay? Now, this is also indicative of a couple that sometimes it's like it's you guys against the world. You know, you're going to make it through thick and thin, and it looks like it's real thin right now, okay? It's looking mighty thin. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So there's definitely some hardships going on right now, okay? Your challenge is the Four of Cups, okay? So that is to not take things for granted, all right? But it's also about rejection, and it's also about breakups. So some of you may be on the verge of a breakup. I feel like, Virgo, you've been on the verge, for some of my Virgos, you've been on the verge of a breakup for some time now, all right? But once again, this cup can also represent possibly taking things for granted. So are you in a situation where you are taking things for granted, or are you just rejecting someone's offer? All right, let's go ahead and clarify that. And we get the Four of Pentacles. Ugh. All right, so there's, there could be some fear. I feel like there's just a fear here, fear of rejection perhaps, some insecurity. So I don't know if it's your insecurity. I don't know if it's someone that you're dealing with. You may be dealing with someone who has that negative, jealous type of energy. But whatever it is, there's a lot of negative energy around this current situation. I don't feel like this is a new situation. I feel like if this is my singles, you just may not be in a relationship and you may have some commitment issues surrounding that. It's like you want to be in a relationship, but at the same time, you're not sure if you're ready to be in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, then someone's definitely feeling insecure about the situation, okay? They're definitely feeling insecure, possibly even rejected, okay? Whether you rejected them, okay, you're rejecting the offer because it feels incomplete, you feel like something's missing, you feel like, you're ready to get out of this situation, or vice versa, okay? Now, this past energy with the Seven of Swords, so, that can represent dishonesty, okay? That's deceitfulness at the very minimum, but it also can indicate cheating, someone who's been sneaking around. So I'm not sure if that's your energy, Virgo, or if that's the energy of someone else, but this card has come up in your guys' readings for some time now. So let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah, Eight of Cups, you may not have been happy or satisfied with the situation that you're in or that you were in, and that may have caused you to step out on that situation, all right? Because the Eight of Cups is about disappointments. It's about not being satisfied. It's about leaving a situation that you may even return to. For some of you, you may have, cheated on someone in the past, all right? And now you kind of regretting that situation. All right, maybe someone cheated on you in the past and it's causing you to have, commitment issues right now in the present. All right, moving on to the future energy, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, that Knight of Swords represents a whirlwind type of relationship, okay? The Knight of Swords represents someone who's going to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet, okay? Also, with the Knight of Swords, it's about, emotional messages. You may be receiving some type of message from someone. It's about also kind of like, fast energy. Something that happens kind of quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify what's going on. What is this Knight of Swords and why is it happening so quickly? And we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I feel like because things are so not good right now, I think that the reverse Wheel of Fortune is just them going in the other direction, because that's really what the Wheel of Fortune is. But then also with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you want to be careful that you're not, stunted. All right, that you're not stagnant and kind of like wallowing in those negative emotions that we have in this present time. All right, because the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse can indicate that there is like a lack of movement. But it just means that communication is going to be very important, okay? And so you just want to be clear about who you're looking for. Just because someone comes in to sweep you off your feet doesn't mean you necessarily have to be with that person, okay? So you want to be clear about the whys, you know, and make sure that you want to be swept off your feet by that particular person. All right, moving on now to what you want. And we've got this Page of Swords in the reverse. Why do you want the Page of Swords in the reverse? Okay, that is spiteful behavior. All right, that's lying and cheating. So it's like, why would you want that situation? Is that someone, does someone represent that to you? I feel like maybe it's not so much about the lying and the cheating. I feel like the Page of Swords in reverse represents a person, and that person may be, could be an air sign, but at the very least, they could be someone who's just very negative. Maybe they're even the ones that are creating this negative energy. Jesus wept. I'm clarifying that, and I get the Seven of Swords again. So Virgo. Now, I don't want everybody to feel like this is about you, because I say it all the time. I said in the beginning, it's a general reading. I still get comments about people getting upset because I'm not a cheater. I'm a Virgo and I don't cheat. Okay. Then this is not your message. This may be reversed. Maybe someone cheated on you. Maybe this is just not your message. But there's been a repetitive theme and pattern in the Virgo videos that I can't ignore. And there are people who relate to this particular message. And it seems like, Virgo, that whoever this Virgo is, you guys want to continue this underhanded, sneaky type of behavior. So I'm not sure if there's a situation where you're in a relationship that's not causing you to be happy. Maybe you're even separated. Maybe you don't even live in the same place as the person who you're in a relationship with, okay? But it seems like you want to continue being able to do what you want to do without being honest about it, okay? Because you're not happy with the situation that you're in. All right. Now, it could go vice versa. You could be with someone and you want to be with this person. Okay. You're going to stay in this relationship, but unfortunately, this person is sneaking around and they are cheating and they are lying. If this is a new relationship, if you guys have just met someone, I really think you need to be careful, because it just seems like this person, there's Seven of Swords. Okay. They are not honest. Even if they're not cheating, they're not being very honest with you. You know, and they could be trying to capitalize on the fact that they kind of smell, you know, the fear that you have of being alone or being single, or the fact that you were not happy alone and single, okay? So if you're in something new, if you've just met someone, kind of be careful. If you see any red flags, pay attention to that, because this person, you know, and then you've got this energy coming out of your past too. So that's why I'm kind of prone to feel like it's Virgo energy. Maybe this is a cross watcher who's dealing with a Virgo, and Virgo's not being very upfront and honest with you. All right. But it does seem like you guys are moving out of that energy. So that's a great sign. It's just like right now, presently, this is what you want. And maybe this is just a revelation that whoever it is that you want is not necessarily the most honest person. Or they're definitely not the most honest person, okay? What's driving you is this Queen of Cups energy, okay? And that's that want for love and romance, all right? The Queen of Cups is very emotional. You're very emotional, probably even connecting to your intuition right now. So make sure that if your intuition is going off and you feel like there's red flags, like I said, pay attention to that, okay? But this is like very caring, compassionate energy. And you want to be in a relationship, okay? Yeah, Eight of Wands, you're in love with someone and you want to move towards that person. But I feel like for some of you, either you're in a situation that you can't get out of, which is causing you to have to lie and sneak around, or some of you are dealing with someone who's in a situation that they can't get out of and it's causing them to lie and sneak around. Like I said, it doesn't even have to be that they live with the person, but, you know, someone who's in a bad marriage with this Five of Pentacles, you know, and they're dealing with someone that they can't necessarily be honest with. And so, you know, it causes them to be dishonest, you know, all the way around. And that just could be the situation. But you, Virgo, you want love. You want love. You want to feel like you're in love. You want someone, either you want that or you are that, okay? You are in love with someone. like intensely in love with them, okay? And so maybe that's why you don't seem to care or notice, or you're not really seeing the fact that they're cheating and lying, or vice versa. That's why you are cheating and lying, because you really want to be with them. All right? But your advice is to not do this, okay? Deal with your issues first. The devil in reverse is about dealing with your own issues, making sure that you don't repeat negative patterns over and over again. Don't trap yourself into a situation. Don't create situations that leave you feeling trapped or create drama in your life, okay? That is the advice of the devil in reverse. It's like if you can get out of a toxic situation, get out of that toxic situation. Okay? Moving on to the external factor. Okay, you're dealing with someone who is very depressed. Okay, you're dealing with someone who has anxiety. They may have some type of mental issue, or emotional issues, okay? And I feel like that, that's what I'm saying. I feel like some of you are dealing with someone, whether you're in a relationship with someone who is mentally unstable, because the Page of Swords can be someone who is mentally unstable. I feel like this is just getting real serious, really real. The Page of Swords can be someone who is mentally unstable. And so maybe that's where the lying comes in, because it's like that's not someone that you can just break things off with easily. But then also you cannot be honest with that person because they're not going to be able to process that information. All right. But you're dealing with someone who's definitely dealing with feelings of anxiety and depression and sleepless nights and things of that nature. Okay, we go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like someone, this person may be even wanting to work things out with you. Okay, they may be even wanting to like convince you that you guys should be together or stay together. They're trying to heal, but no. I feel like this is just them being unable to move on from past hurts. The Five of Cups can mean those other things, but honestly, I just feel like they're unable to heal from whatever happened from the past. Okay, Virgo, and this has come up before in your readings. Something happened in the past, okay? Whether you cheated, whether they thought you cheated, and that thought of you they can't get over, but there's something that happened in the past, okay, that's caused now this stalemate, this like standstill, okay? There's nothing going on. You're bored. You're not wanting to move things forward. This, suffering through this particular time period. And, the person that you are dealing with, all right, whether you have just met someone who is damaged because of their past, or you're in a relationship with someone who is damaged because of things that have happened, whether it was in their past or whether it was in your mutual relationship past, but they are not able to get over whatever it is, and it's just playing in their mind over and over and over, and they're taking that out on you, Virgo. And you are in love with, either you're in love with them and you can't understand why they are doing this, because maybe you really didn't do anything, maybe it's all in their mind. But if that's not the case, it's like, listen, I know that this happened, and I'm sorry, but I'm in love with you, okay? But I am who I am. All right, and that is just what it is, because like I said, the Seven of Swords is still there, so it's not like this energy has changed. It's kind of still here. Now, on the other hand, Virgo, you may be with someone who you can't be honest with, who is mentally unstable. Maybe you're trying to come out of that situation. You're trying to break up with that person, and in the meantime, you have fallen in love with someone else. Okay, but the only reason why I feel like you still want to be with this broken person is because you want the Page of Swords in reverse. So either you want the person who is not able to get over the past, you're in love with that person, or you're in love with someone new, and it's just going to cause you to continue. Like, you don't have a problem, being sneaky and trying to keep this from the person who can't process it. All right. Now we're moving on to what your hope or your fear is. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you fear not being able to either be with the person that you want to be with, not being able to provide, okay, not having that stability that comes with a committed relationship, okay? The King of Pentacles in reverse is also someone who's very manipulative, controlling, abusive. So either you you fear continuing this energy and being with this person who could be, manipulative and emotionally abusive. All right. And maybe that's what this Five of Pentacles energy is an emotionally abusive type of a situation. Or you fear that you're going to continue that energy of being manipulative and, lying. And that's going to resonate with whoever that resonates with. But I feel like for most of you, you fear being in a relationship with someone who, you can't trust. Clarify that. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't want to be in a relationship that's one-sided. Okay? Now, what this outcome is, though. What is this? What this be like? Okay? Nine of Cups. Who this? Okay? You guys, there's some type of you're still somehow finding emotional satisfaction in all of this. And so I honestly really feel like it's just someone who is coming out of a bad situation, that's not all the way out of a bad situation, that's fallen madly in love or has always or is madly in love with someone else, maybe even someone from the past that you hurt, or if not, just you're someone else. But because of this situation with this person who is mentally unstable, or unpredictable, or just someone that you're not sure. It's like almost like you're not sure what to do with this person. You don't want to be with them anymore, right? But you don't know how to get away. It's like you're suffering. You feel trapped in this situation with this particular person. Now, going back to this, like I said, I'm going to pull another card for that position because I just don't understand. Why do you want to be dishonest, okay? Why do you want the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords? So for some of you, it's the person that you're in a relationship with who's being dishonest, but you still want them. Even though this situation is causing you misery, it's like you're head over heels in love with someone who is lying to you, who maybe the other person, like I said, I just feel like there's some type of mental instability here, okay? Or emotional instability that causes a lot of grief for you, but for whatever reason, or like I said, you found emotional satisfaction outside, which is causing you to have to be sneaky because you don't want this, lunatic that you're with. And I shouldn't say lunatic. You don't want this unstable person that you're with to find out. But you're not done with the unstable person. You don't know how to be done with the stable person. You literally don't know what to do, but you're finding some type of emotional satisfaction with someone else, okay? But why? What do you want, Virgo? The Empress. So there's someone that you really, really are in love with, okay? For some of you, maybe you're married to this person, okay? Because the Empress does represent the mother and the wife. But, or maybe it's just the fact that you're in love. Whoever you're in love with is just causing you. So maybe, like I said, if you have a situation with someone that you're miserable with, you have someone who you're in love with and it's causing you to lie to the person or be sneaky to the person that you're either getting away from, breaking up, but you're just not all the way done with that person yet, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify the outcome. And we get the Hermit in the reverse. I feel like you've been lonely and miserable for some time now. And you are finding emotional satisfaction because it's here. Okay, it's what's driving you. And you're finding it with either someone who has been lonely for a long time. So it's like, you know, they're happy to be with you. You're happy to be with them. Maybe that's this person's energy. They've been alone for a long time, and here you come, you know, making things great again. Making love great again. But I just feel like things are shifting, Virgo. They're shifting in a different direction, okay? They're shifting into this, you know, whirlwind type of a love type of situation that you want. I'm just not sure if you are all the way out of your situation, or I'm not sure if you're not being swept off your feet by someone who is very manipulative. All right? Wow, Virgo. So that is your October reading, guys. Let me know what's going on in the comments. If you would like a more personalized reading, go ahead and hit me up. My information is in the description bar below this reading, or you can just go ahead and leave me a message in the comments, and I will get in touch with you that way. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Hey there, Angel, and welcome to